Welcome to Module 1 of Introduction to Crop Cultivation in Nigeria. Let's start with Lesson 1. Overview of Nigerian Agriculture. Historical overview of Nigerian agriculture pre-colonial period. Nigerian agriculture has a rich history dating back to the pre-colonial era when farming was primarily subsistence-based. Indigenous farming practices were diverse and sustainable, with farmers cultivating a variety of crops such as yams, cassava, millet, and sorghum. Traditional farming methods, including shifting cultivation and mixed cropping, were prevalent and adapted to the local agroecological conditions. Colonial era. The agricultural landscape of Nigeria underwent significant changes during the colonial era. The British colonial administration introduced cash crops like cocoa, palm oil, and groundnuts, primarily for export to meet the demands of the European markets. This shift from subsistence to cash crop farming had a profound impact on the agricultural practices and economy of Nigeria, leading to the establishment of large-scale plantations and the displacement of smallholder farmers. Post-independence period. After gaining independence in 1960, Nigeria embarked on various agricultural development programs aimed at achieving self-sufficiency in food production and boosting the economy through agriculture. The government introduced policies and initiatives to support farmers, improve agricultural productivity, and promote agricultural research and extension services. However, the focus on oil exploration and the neglect of the agricultural sector led to a decline in agricultural productivity and food security in the subsequent decades. Contemporary agriculture. In recent years, there has been a renewed focus on agriculture as a catalyst for economic development, food security, and poverty reduction in Nigeria. The government, along with various stakeholders and international organizations, has been implementing agricultural policies and initiatives aimed at transforming the agricultural sector, increasing productivity, and enhancing value chain development. Importance of agriculture in Nigeria's economy. Agriculture accounts for approximately 20% of Nigeria's GDP. It is the largest employer of labor, employing over 60% of the population, directly and indirectly. Nigeria is one of the world's leading producers of several agricultural commodities, including cassava, yams, cocoa, and cashew nuts, key stakeholders and institutions in Nigerian agriculture. Government agencies. 1. Federal Ministry. 2. Agriculture and Rural Development. 3. State Ministries of Agriculture. 4. Agricultural Development Programs. Lesson 2. Importance of crop production in sub-Saharan Africa's economy. Agriculture accounts for approximately 23% of the GDP in Nigeria. Crop production is the backbone of the agricultural sector, providing food, income, and employment opportunities for millions of people. Smallholder farmers constitute the largest segment of the agricultural workforce, cultivating various crops for subsistence and commercial purposes. Here are major crop production commodities in Nigeria. 1. Food crops, such as maize, yam, cassava, millet, and sorghum, are the major food crops cultivated in Nigeria, providing staple foods for the population. These crops are predominantly grown by smallholder farmers for subsistence and local markets. 2. Cash crops, cocoa, coffee, cotton, and tobacco are the major cash crops produced in Nigeria, contributing to export earnings and foreign exchange revenues. These crops are mainly cultivated for export to international markets. 3. Horticultural crops, these are fruits and vegetables, such as mangoes, pineapples, tomatoes, and onions, are increasingly becoming important in sub-Saharan Africa due to rising domestic and international demand. Horticultural crop production offers lucrative opportunities for smallholder farmers to diversify their income sources and improve their livelihoods. Challenges and opportunities in Africa's crop production. Challenges. 1. Low productivity. Limited access to improved seeds, fertilizers, and agricultural technologies hinders crop productivity and yield potential. Post-harvest losses, inadequate storage, processing, and transportation infrastructure contribute to significant post-harvest losses, reducing income and food availability. 2. Climate change. Increasing temperatures, erratic rainfall patterns, and extreme weather events pose significant challenges to crop production and food security in sub-Saharan Africa. Opportunities. 1. Market access and value addition. Enhancing market access, improving value addition, and promoting agribusiness development offer opportunities for smallholder farmers to increase their income and improve their livelihoods. 2. Adoption of climate-smart agriculture. Implementing climate-smart agricultural practices, such as conservation agriculture, agroforestry, and integrated crop livestock systems, can help mitigate the adverse effects of climate change and improve resilience to climate-related risks. 3. Public and private sector collaboration. Strengthening collaboration between the public and private sectors, including government agencies, research institutions, NGOs, and agribusinesses, is essential for addressing the challenges and harnessing the opportunities in the crop production sector. Lesson 3. Key stakeholders and institutions in Nigerian agriculture. 1. State Ministries of Agriculture. They implement agricultural policies, programs, and initiatives at the state level. Provide extension services, agricultural training, and support to farmers within their respective states. 2. Agricultural development programs. They implement agricultural development programs and projects aimed at improving agricultural productivity, enhancing food security, and promoting agribusiness development. Provide extension services, training, and support to smallholder farmers and rural communities. Research institutions. 1. National Agricultural Research Institutes. They conduct research and development activities aimed at improving crop varieties, enhancing agricultural productivity, and promoting sustainable agriculture. Collaborate with farmers, agricultural extension services, and other stakeholders to disseminate research findings and technologies. 2. Universities and agricultural colleges. They conduct research, training, and education in various agricultural disciplines, including crop science, soil science, agricultural economics, and agribusiness management. Contribute to the development and dissemination of agricultural technologies, innovations, and practices. 3. International Agricultural Research Centers. They collaborate with national research institutions, universities, and NGOs to conduct research and development activities aimed at improving crop varieties, enhancing agricultural productivity, and promoting sustainable agriculture. Disseminate research findings, technologies, and innovations to farmers, extension services, and other stakeholders. Non-governmental organizations and development partners. 1. International NGOs, for example, FAO, IFAD, and World Bank. They provide technical and financial support to agricultural development projects and programs aimed at improving agricultural productivity, enhancing food security, and promoting sustainable agriculture. Collaborate with government agencies, research institutions, and NGOs to implement and monitor agricultural development projects and programs. 2. Local NGOs and community-based organizations. They implement agricultural development projects and programs aimed at improving agricultural productivity, enhancing food security, and promoting sustainable agriculture at the grassroots level. Provide extension services, training, and support to smallholder farmers and rural communities. 3. Agricultural cooperatives and associations. They promote the interests and welfare of farmers through collective action, advocacy, and representation. Provide support and assistance to farmers through capacity building, training, and access to markets, inputs, and services, private sector and agribusinesses. 1. Agribusinesses and agri-input suppliers. They provide agricultural inputs, including seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, and machinery, to farmers. Engage in agribusiness activities, including crop production, processing, marketing, and export. 2. Food processors and marketers. They process agricultural commodities into value-added products, including food, beverages, and agro-industrial products. Market and distribute agricultural products to local and international markets. 3. Financial institutions and agricultural insurance companies. They provide access to finance, credit, and insurance services to farmers and agribusinesses. Support agricultural investment, expansion, and risk management through financial products and services tailored to the needs of the agricultural sector. We've come to the end of Module 1, let's now look at Module 2.